Hey everybody, and welcome to Monsters and Monocles. This is a preview of Monsters and Monocles, which will be out on Steam on the 16th. To Steam Early Access for a price of, I believe, $15, although don't quote me on that, it might be a different price on release, I'm not really sure. But the game is coming out on the 16th, and it's an action roguelite, kind of in a similar vein to Nuclear Throne, Into the Gungeon. It's got a bit of, maybe a bit of Binding of Isaac in there, you know, kind of games that are very much welcome on the channel. So, I am Baron von Dogface at the moment. There's 4 characters to choose from. As far as I know, the characters don't really have much of a difference in terms of what they can do. But you can play with multiple people, whether it's online or couch co-op, which is available as of launch, I believe, and you can do your online multiplayer. You can also see the hop in, couch co-op, press button to start kind of dealio. So, Baron von Dogface. We're gonna go and we're gonna shoot some stuff. So, there's a lot to kind of discuss in terms of how the game works. Do I have any of these? I do. So, I don't have any monies to spend, I don't think, do I? No. Hee-haw. We'll add a couple of these in, so we get a speed plus, increased player speed by 6% per level. Dash recharge time is reduced by 5% per level. And health increased health from items. I'll do it, that's all I have. Oh, I've got burn. Oh wait, I've actually got more than I thought I did. Oh shit. We have way more than I thought we did, so we don't really care about the dash then. So burn plus flamethrower. So increased burn effect time by 20% per level. Explosion radius with the grenade launcher by 5%. Interesting, you're starting to get a feel for what's going on. Let's do the grenade launcher, and why not do health? So speed, health, and nade launcher. So we start off with the basic revolver. And at the moment we have 3 choices. We've got the mansion, the tomb, and the city. You can do these in any order you want. I believe completing all 3 will then unlock the next batch, which I haven't done yet. I've done 2 of them. I still haven't beat the boss in the city. So let's just do the city. Oh, I have done the city boss actually. I've just not done all 3 with the city boss done. City is by far the hardest of the areas I've seen so far. Now, you'll notice that I don't have any ammo, but below the gun is a little orange bar that's filling up. That basically shows how hot the gun's getting. If the bar reaches the fullest amount, then it means you can't use the weapon until it cools down again. This is more important for big weapons, like your base weapon that you can fire fucking all day, all night, and it won't do much. They all explode because the cheese clockwork guys explode. Right, we got werewolves. Of course we do. Enemies will drop items, they'll drop weapons, boxes will drop... Oh, they'll also drop money, which we'll spend in shops, which we'll show later on. But boxes and stuff will contain monies, they'll contain, you know, different things. Health comes in the form of tea. So if you see any tea on the ground, pick it up if you need the health. If not, leave it on the ground. It doesn't seem to despawn, as far as I can tell. But we certainly want that money. So we need to vanquish 3 super slime beasts. Sounds kind of scary. It feels like the more I do the missions, the more hectic the missions become. So in the beginning it starts like kill 100 enemies. Fairly easy to do. There's the tea there. And then there's another tea down there as well. And then it gets more and more, you know, kill things, kill these things, kill super slimes. I don't even know what a super slime beast is. I mean, I've seen slime beasts, just not, you know, a super slime beast. Careful. You gotta take your time. One of the things that I would say, well, this is the health fucking area. If you need health, you're coming down here. Take your time is very important. We'll pick up the other revolver, why not? Waste not, want not, and all that. Rats. Very reminiscent. There's a fair few homages to Nuclear Throne in the game that hopefully I'll get to show off. I don't know if we'll do all the zones. We might do one zone today, then we'll come back and do the next one in another video, because they do take a bit of time if you're not going super fast. So we did get hit, but it's okay, because we know we've got tea all over the place. There's also a coin multiplier. If you see up here, this red bar will fill up and you'll get numbers in there. If you get up to max, you'll get more coins or more money from enemies, which is, or at least I think that's what happens. Again, I've only played like maybe 3 or 4 hours, so I haven't had enough time to fully absorb all of the information, to fully deal with all of the information. So we've got, oh, fucking, we got the burst fire, kind of like an assault rifle, sort of dealio. We'll try and make this thing overheat, so I can show you the overheat mechanic. Almost there. Couple more shots from this sucker and it should overheat. You see it's getting red, and now it's overheated, so I can't fire it until it cools down. We also have the scatter cannon, newly freshly picked up. We're looking for a grenade launcher though. That's what we're looking for, because we have the grenade launcher thing. Still 3 super slime beasts exist. Now the health should still be here. Yeah. So as you see, health does not despawn. Or at least I don't think it does. I wouldn't want to say for definite that it doesn't, but it feels like it doesn't. So Baron Von Dogface coming in big with the old fucking... the old burst rifle. Excuse me, fellas. If you keep your range from enemies, you know, keep your distance, make sure that they can't get in at you, you'll do fine. You'll do just fine. The bosses are a lot of fun. The bosses are really good, actually. The boss for this area is quite a harrowing spectacle to behold. Alright, so we got a coin multiplier up there. We'll try and get it up again, if at all possible. Oh no, I've made mistakes. So that is a super slime monster right there. If ever I was to designate something a super slime monster, it'd be this thing. Careful. It's very easy to get swarmed. That's why I like to keep my distance. Wow. Okay, calm down, fellas. One at a time, eh? It's very easy to get swarmed. And that's really the main danger that I've found so far, is just too many enemies coming at you. You can get comboed down by a single enemy. I mean, look at my health. It's pretty bad. Now you would think, Tam, why aren't you nervous? Why aren't you scared? We'll pick up a hand cannon. Why not? Why am I running scared? I'll tell you why. Because you'll see the heart with the 2. That's how many lives we have. We actually start the game with lives. So if we die, we'll just respawn with that life. Ah, there's some of that sweet, sweet, delicious tea. So we're not too concerned, although we don't want to lose too many lives because they're persistent over the course of a run. Which is, you know, do the first 3 floors, or, well, the first 3 areas, plus 3 bosses, you know. 2 lives might seem like a lot, plus the one that you start with, but, you know, it quickly starts to dissipate. You don't always have 2 lives, I'll tell you that for free. There's another one of our slime monsters there. We just take our time here, give them a good scene too, Mr. Rat. There you go, solid play. Hand cannon's pretty spicy, I like it. It's kind of like a sluggery, heavy bullet-y thing. Plus it pierces. Some weapons don't pierce, this one does. Or maybe it just pierces through the slime monsters, I don't know. No, it definitely pierces. I'll tell you what I want though, I want the auto state launcher, once again. Auto state launcher's fucking excellent, it's like an auto crossbow, but even spicier. If you can imagine such a thing. Now the game's not without faults. Things that I'll, we'll talk about them. So, the first thing that I noticed that's really annoying is that these little things that... I don't know if I can shoot this one, actually. I can. The boxes, the barrels, whatever. Like, if I get stuck in here, I can't push them. So I need to shoot them to destroy them. Sometimes when enemies come at you, they'll come from the front and they'll push you into these little rooms. These little nooks and indeed crannies. First rifle we've seen. And you get fucked up. Like, you get absolutely destroyed. So you need to be careful you don't get stuck against the wall or on a corner. But that's kind of stuff that will get fixed in early access, I'm sure. I am certain. But I'm hopeful for this game. It's a cool game. I'm going to try and get some folks together for some co-op as well. Which should be fun. Nice. So far we haven't found any items. There are items. Damage ups, speed ups, passives that can help you out. Oh. I can actually leave now? Oh. I hadn't even noticed. I'm just kind of fanning about collecting money. I like to have around 1,500 when I leave, because that lets me buy a health or 2 plus a weapon perhaps, or just a weapon. Sometimes the weapons are way more expensive though. You get like 3 grand weapons and stuff. Or you can buy a weapon and the upgrade that it comes with, I think. Ah, shit. Yep, I had a feeling that was going to happen. The blunderbuss. Really what I want is the fire bus. The fire bus is awesome. Careful. Careful. Steady. Now this area is much harder than the mansion and the desert, the temple. Which may be a reason why you would start at first, I don't know. We're not doing a speedrun or anything, but you know, you want to get in and get the hardest shit out of the way first, I guess. Maybe. Since it gives you the option. Now, there is a looping mechanic in this as well, which I'm interested in seeing how that pans out. Spread shot. Wait, what happened to my other weapon? Fuck it, I guess. Spread shot's kind of like the triple machine gun from Nuclear Throne. You know, spammy. Does its thing. Yes. Right, my assumption would be that the end is round this way. Navigation can be tough sometimes. There's no minimap and there's no real indicator other than the thing that's pointing to where it is. So sometimes you can get lost in the kind of maze of shit as you're looking around. Yeah, good. There we go. Solid play. But it's very much a game you'd want to play with your pals, like, right off the bat. Having the online multiplayer is awesome. Haven't had a chance to do it myself, given that not a lot of people have the game, but it'll be cool to see how it pans out once it's out, you know. Hop into a game, find some folks online. Play with your pals. Shoot some stuff, bob and weave, don't fuck with the shit, you know, the usual. The usual stuff. I am getting my ass handed to me. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. So sometimes the levels can be a lot faster than this. This was quite a slow one because I had to find those two enemies. Sometimes it's just a case of just get the fuck out there or just kill whatever's about. That is good for business. So money-wise, we're on par. We're looking good. I think we'll probably be... yeah. In a good position to leave. So, ye olde shop! You say, oh, there's a chest. Delightful. So we get some, the Vulcan boots, which recoil down, not back down, which is cool. Basically lead boots. And the spread shot, which we already have one of. So what we got? We got the crumpet launcher, we've got the cluster bomb launcher I've not seen so far. Scatter shot, the scatter cannon, we've got the scone launcher. Scone launcher I'm not a big fan of. The flamethrower. Indeed. We're looking for the grenade launcher. We could buy a weapon. Do we need to? I'm not sure. Flamethrower is pretty good. I'll buy a flamethrower. I like it. It deals a fair amount of damage, so it does. Crumpet launcher's cool. It's kind of like a disc gun, but they're crumpets and they explode. Basically like kind of like pancakes, really. But smaller and fatter and rounder if you've never seen a crumpet. So proceed to the exit and make one's getaway. That's all I need to do. So this one's going to be faster than the last. I don't need to kill these rats, but with the flamethrower I feel kind of spicy. Get that coin multiplier up. And we lose it straight away. It's very hard to keep the combo going. At least this early on in the game, because there's not a lot of enemies tightly compacted. There should be enough sauce to deal with the boss, though. Having a flamethrower and the hand cannon. Go, give him the flames. And if we're lucky, we'll get the auto-state launcher, you know. Always looking for the lucky swing of pace. Okay, so we know where the end is. We can rush it down. I like how the different missions, or the different, you know, quests or tasks, change the pace of the level. There's one where you have to get a key gun thing, where you have to shoot a barrier to get through, and the key gun's super strong, but you can't take it with you. Once you use it to open the door, that's it used. So it's cool. There's lots of cool things going on. One for you, Mr. Werewolf. None of your pish, my friend. I'm the dog in town. I'm the top dog in town. Baron von Dogface. Of course I am. Okay, when they disappear, that makes me a little nervous, because they can come from behind. Gotta use that dodge. So right click gives me a dodge. That you'll see the blue bar replenishes the dodge beneath my health in the top left. Useful to know, particularly against the next boss, because the next boss is going to be a kind of riff on these eyeball things. With the lasers, I think. Is it? Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure it is an eyeball. I did not make that up. There we go, give him the flamethrower. We do want some spicier weapons. We're getting a lot of the same stuff because it is still early on. Of course, I believe there'll be more guns and stuff added to the game as well. You know, as... I mean, I haven't seen the roadmap, the plan for early access for them. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. Yo, I'm always hopeful when a game like this comes around. Particularly when it's a game like this, which is actually pretty good. In its early state. Nice. Exactly what I needed. We might die. We might die. I've already kind of accepted in myself that death may happen. One other thing that bothers me is if you see where my mouse pointer is, you see what the camera's doing? It will constantly follow the pointer. To the point that, you know, you're never really at the center of the screen unless you're kind of standing there on your own. So when you're moving, it's kind of easier to deal with. I don't know. It can be a bit jarring sometimes when the camera kind of moves you way out of screen, particularly on a boss. If the boss is at the top of the screen, you're at the bottom, then you end up being like right the way fucking like all the way down here. It can be weird sometimes. But that's just because I'm really used to nuclear throwing. Is this even the right way? I think all the bosses might actually be riffs on all the enemies of a particular area, maybe, possibly. Ah, perfect. Yes. Yes. So we need to be careful with this, but... I mean, well, not that it'll damage us, just that you'll see its heat is charging up very fast. The old overheating mechanic. You gotta be careful. Because they do take a fair while to cool back down again. Yes. Where's my health, yo? Where's my tea? See, ask and ye shall receive. Alright, where's my auto state launcher, please, game? Oh. The Ankh of Isis. Resurrect on death, consumes item on use. Not sure if this works particularly, or maybe it does and I've just not noticed it, but I had a couple earlier on and it seemed that I did not resurrect upon death. Or maybe it just gave me an extra life, I'm not sure. That's a regular state launcher. I'll show you what it's all about in a second. Sort of like a crossbow. Pierces, fires a big old stake. Very Victorian, very vampire-y and werewolf-y kind of themes. You know, the shit that I like, that I wish there was more of in video games. There's, like, Bloodborne was such a fucking delight because it touched on all that shit that I was like, we haven't seen video games with this shit for a long time. Lovecraftian vibes and all sorts of shit, man. It's, you know, it's the good stuff. We keep the flamethrower though because we know it's good. We know it's good for us. So you'll be thinking, Tam, you gonna get a shop here? Nah, unfortunately not. It's gonna be straight to the boss. So hopefully if we can get a little bit of health here, would be nice. You can get health on the boss. Enemies can drop health at random. Alright, alright. Let's move on then, shall we? See if we can make a win here. Dusty Batkins. Oh, they do a nice chunk of damage, actually. So this boss has quite a large amount of health. Some might say a ridiculous amount. See, if you see, look at the flamethrower and what it does, or, you know, the lack thereof. These bats will fuck you up as well. Like, easy. All it needs is 2 touches from a bat, and I think you'll die from this much health. And they do charge. Alright, boss. See what I mean? That charge will get you. We don't quite have the firepower I was hoping for. We may die here. Twice. Nice. Good kills. So, this reminds me kind of like a Zelda boss. So there's like clones of the boss that show up. And only one of them's the real one. Careful. Steady. So yeah, I think the bosses are very much geared to having, you know, more than one person with you, or, you know, people who are skillful. Not that I'm skillful, but oh, what's that? So once again, the camera fucked me because I wanted to see what that thing was. Not the blunderbuss. I want to know what the fucking school uniform looking shit is. Armored waistcoat, defense up, speed down. Okay, so we got a defense up. Not sure what defense does. Oh, I think the onk actually worked because I had more health. Oh, the T. The glorious T. Oh, double T. Is it my birthday, double T? Oh. I am in a place that's bad. Fuck off! Things. I'm getting like hardly any damage done here. This is a long ass boss fight. Because, see, if you hit the clones, it doesn't do damage to the main boss. Neither does killing the bat phase, I don't think. Yes, oh, that's perfect. That's exactly why we have the flamethrower. Oh. The Scon launcher could be good here. See, because these things follow me about. The Scon launcher's not that good because you can only place Scons and then things follow you around, so... Alright, alright. Still going strong. Baron Von Dogface, coming in big. This is fucked. I just want the health. Ah! Oh, I've got a state launcher. Right, keep that health on the ground where I can see it. I wish you all a very unfortunate death, you motherfuckers. See what I mean about this boss? This boss is nuts. If only it didn't have the most health I've ever seen a boss ever have in any video game ever. No, I can't. See what I mean? Like, I can't see where I am. That's very annoying. I should be able to see myself at all times. I think we're almost there. Oh my god. Almost. Just find the right one. Thank fuck for that. Woo, the struggle. Right, what have we got? What rewards do we have? T-gun. Fuck you. Fuck you. Ooh, I see. I see. So, state launcher, grenade launcher, scone launcher, spread shot, blunderbuss. So, aye, there's a basis for a game here that's going to be good. I can feel it. I can feel that it will be good eventually. That it will be great eventually. It's good right now. It's fun. It is a lot of fun. Whew. Okay, so back down the stairs. Gives you a brief rundown. Jolly good show. Press A to continue. Back to the ship. Shows you here we've got a victory over the city. Just these two to go. And then maybe get these. So we'll do those in the next episodes. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment. All the usual good stuff. Link in the description below for the game if you want to check it out. And I will see you next time.